Welcome to the Online Graduate Practicum Forum for Spring 2019. My name is Hana Rubanka. I am a graduate student in the Masters of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies program in the Department of Occupational Workforce and Leadership Studies. The title of my practicum is Student Success Initiatives in Higher Education for Post-Secondary Freshmen. The purpose of my practicum was to gain experience working with student success initiatives related to post-secondary freshmen. In my current position as an academic advisor at Texas State University, I only advise upperclassmen and transfer students seeking teacher certification for elementary or middle school. However, with the practicum, I had the opportunity to work with freshmen in different majors across campus. Ultimately, I see myself working in a position that promotes student success in higher education. Based on my goals, I completed my practicum at Texas State University under University College, specifically with peer mentoring and university seminar. My cross-cultural global awareness objective was to assist in planning training for a diverse group of peer mentors towards a common goal and assist in creating a syllabus that will meet the needs of a diverse group of students enrolled in a freshman seminar course. My intellectual development objective was to seek feedback from my site supervisor regarding my leadership skills and how they can affect my success in leading students and staff. My third objective was career exploration. I was to obtain training from multiple university staff members who serve college freshmen, allowing me to expand my network, which will be beneficial when searching for new job opportunities. These objectives contributed to my career goals by giving me an opportunity to focus on developing as a leader and expanding my professional network. I was able to explore student success initiatives for freshmen, which I did not previously have experience in from a staff or faculty role. I want to share with you 3 short stories about my practicum experience. Peer mentors are hired on prior to the start of each fall and spring semester. Prior to the start of the spring 2019 semester, the new peer mentors were required to take part in a 3-day training for their CRLA certification requirement. In this training, the peer mentors learn student resources on campus, how to be an effective mentor, university policies, and more. In preparation for the training, I worked with peer mentoring staff to create an agenda of what topics needed to be discussed and who would present them. I had the opportunity to present on academic advising. Texas State Peer Mentoring partnered with Bobcat Bond to celebrate National Thank Your Mentor Day. The event was hosted in front of the UAC on campus. Students were encouraged to write a thank you note on a whiteboard or postcard and then take a picture in front of our Texas State backdrop with their message. Throughout the day, Peer Mentoring posted about the event on Texas State Snapchat and shared pictures on their Instagram. The event gave students, faculty, and staff on campus an opportunity to thank someone who has made an impact on their life. In preparation for the event, we had meetings to discuss logistics. I created an event poster and props for the photo booth. The university seminar class I interned with was specifically for students on academic probation. I taught lessons on what it means to be on academic probation, time management skills, and on-campus tutoring resources. My goal is that students will use the information I provided and campus resources to grow academically and reach good academic standing with the university. I plan to utilize what I learned as an intern faculty member when I teach my own section of university seminar in fall 2019. During my practicum, I spent time focusing on my intellectual development by reading research articles and attending professional presentations. My site supervisor, Victoria Black, co-authored an article with Zachary Taylor titled "Nobody's Talking to the Mentees" that greatly contributed to my intellectual growth related to mentoring. The authors address mentorability, defined as what it takes to be mentorable, by Dr. Richard J. Reddick. They stress the need for mentees to understand what role they play in the partnership with their mentor. The research presented shows that public universities in Texas focus more on defining the role of the mentor and scarcely the mentee. They are starting the conversation on why it is important to not only prepare mentors for the mentoring relationship, but mentees as well. In terms of my practicum, this article gave me an understanding of what type of mentoring partnership Texas State Peer Mentoring is trying to foster. I later saw this in action with use of the mentorability scale. I attended Dr. Richard Cheatham's professional development workshop at Texas State University titled "Transforming Work Groups into High-Performing Teams" to advance my leadership skills. His workshop provided a list of characteristics that create a high-performing team and actions I can take as a leader to develop my staff. Specifically, high-performing teams need to demonstrate commitment, manage conflict, be innovative, have a sense of urgency, appreciate stylistic diversity, and benefit from a flexible leader. As I develop professionally and take on leadership roles, it will be my responsibility to implement these characteristics to support my team, which will in turn benefit students of the university. Throughout the practicum, I was required to write a weekly blog on my experiences in relation to strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, I want to share with you what I learned during the practicum about myself within the context of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. To begin, my biggest strength is my communication skills. Prior to the start of the practicum experience, my site supervisor and I met to discuss what I wanted to get out of my practicum experience. Having this conversation early on allowed me to make the practicum experience what I wanted. I felt that my communication skills afforded me the ability to balance my practicum responsibilities with both peer mentoring and university seminar. I believe that having an open line of communication allowed my site supervisor to trust me with peer mentoring projects and my university seminar faculty member to trust me to lead class lessons. As a young professional, my greatest weakness continues to be a lack of confidence in myself. This lack of confidence includes doubting if I am doing a good job or if others will find my ideas valuable. I especially felt this when teaching my own lessons in university seminar. However, my university seminar instructor continues to validate my teaching and contributions to the class. As I gain more professional experience, I know I will gain confidence in my abilities. This brings me to my greatest opportunity, networking. I had the opportunity to learn from not only my site supervisor, Victoria Black, Director of PACE Peer Mentoring, but also the Peer Mentoring Student Development Specialist, Anamochi Gamba, throughout the entire practicum experience. I interned with Layla Wilson for University Seminar and will continue to work with her for the remaining of the spring 2019 semester. I made connections with faculty and staff through professional development opportunities, including a university seminar faculty training. Networking with faculty and staff from different departments on campus is vital if I want to continue to develop professionally with Texas State. My biggest threat was not having enough time. The practicum experience itself was only 100 hours. 100 hours sounds like a lot, but it went by quicker than I expected. Working full-time also posed a threat to the experience because I had to take off of work for any practicum time that was Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, which most of it was. I am lucky to have a flexible supervisor who allowed me to do what I needed to do for school, but it was challenging balancing both workloads. Based on these insights, the main takeaway I learned about myself from the practicum is that implementing, managing, and maintaining a program on the scale of the peer mentoring program requires a significant amount of planning and communication. I have learned that I personally need to continue to utilize my strengths to help foster growth while also challenging myself to be a little more vulnerable in the decision-making process. Having support from people like Victoria, Hana, and Layla reminds me that even when I feel like I'm tackling a large task on my own that may be new territory, there will always be someone I can bounce ideas off of to build confidence. In regards to my future career plans, I want to continue working with student success initiatives in higher education after graduation. In fall 2019, I plan to teach my own section of university seminar. I recently started working with a grant titled Project Maestros focused on developing the teacher pipeline between Texas State University and local community colleges. In light of this experience gained from my practicum, I feel confident that I am in a professional area that I am interested in and want to continue to grow in. On the YouTube page below, please indicate your anonymous preference for this practicum by clicking the like or dislike button. Also, please post your comments or questions in the YouTube comments section below. I will respond to your inquiries posted between April 1st and 14th through this webpage. Thank you for watching my video presentation here on the YouTube Owls channel.